24/7 mom. No so.
And also, can you write off damage from the weather that was done to your house this year? Find out coming up. We're doing it all. It can save you some money this morning. Plus, we've seen some pretty wild weather in the past year. Record-breaking snowstorms north to south, damaging storms, even tornadoes. So what do you do if your property's been damaged? Can you write off the repairs on your taxes? So we're going to be asking financial expert Veer give us all these questions in just 10 minutes. All right, but first we want to show you the snow in Minneapolis. This morning, Mike Seidel is live there. We're going to get to him in just a moment. But first, we want to take you into the heart of the Northeast. Eric Fisher is in New York this morning. Eric, I just saw your Twitter saying you don't mind working because it's so beautiful. I don't know how many people have the same sentiment that it's so beautiful.
I would say maybe me, you, and Corey, and Seidel.
Yeah.
And Jeffy, I know we got a good fan this morning because I think Mike Van Bloomberg is watching. There's a clouds have been all over Washington Square this morning saying clean that snow up in New York City. We want clean streets. The snow has been falling in a pretty clip, as a matter of fact, this morning. At times it seems as though they're falling through around a half mile. We've got a good band rolling through right now. This is kind of a last hurrah for today's snow. Once this moves south and east over the next hour or two, we're going to taper off the lighter snow for the rest of the day. It has been a wild ride for New York City, folks. We were in the 60s last week. Then this weekend, it was the wind. And we can show you some of the scenes from Saturday. Wind at times was up to 60 miles per hour. The Coffee and Tea Festival was in New York City over the weekend. It was good weather for that, for sure. But not for walking around town. We had numerous power outages, thousands of without power, all across the Northeast, from New Hampshire all the way down to Washington, D.C. The wind is on for now, but actually once the snow moves out, the wind's going to pick back up as we head into this afternoon. Let's take a look at the forecast here. Cold temperatures across northern New England as the cooler air is going to be hovering its way down. We'll take a 30 in New York for today. And you know it's will rain down toward the mid-Atlantic. Well, it starts with rain and it starts with mild temperatures, but tonight, another area of low pressure really gets ramped up, and that's been dragging colder air from snow places like Philadelphia overnight. Here's the morning, a couple inches of few inches are possible. I want to head out west right now for the Twin Cities. They are looking at the third snowiest season so far. Mike Seidel steady by the way. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning, Eric. And a record February snowfall down less than 12.3 inches at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. So record snowfall for a storm in February. And how about this for the season now? We're up to just over 73 inches of snow. So now the third snowiest season on record. We only need about 3.6 inches of snow between now and springtime or May to make it the snowiest season on record. I think we'll do it. Take a look at our eyewitness video from St. Paul as the cars hit Barron yesterday, and that parking lot, it was coming down hard last night at an inch or more an hour. Didn't have a whole lot of wind, but again, total as much as 17 inches out in Eden Prairie. As far as the advisories go, we're still under a winter weather advisory from here, and basically they stretch all the way back to New York City. Here it's written last until 6 o'clock. Lots of the snowy, ice-covered roads. Right now we're getting some freezing, drizzle, and some snow mixed in. So it's definitely a little bit of everything this morning here in downtown Minneapolis because everybody is getting back into work. And look over here. We got the Bobcats cleaning off Nicollet Mall. They take the snow, pile it up, and then later they'll truck it out of here once they get the road through. Well, once he's going to dump it right there in the street. How about that, huh? He's got the Bobcat. He's in charge. Back to you.
We couldn't see the camera guy didn't get over to that shot there, but we'll take your word for it. Right in the middle of the street. Maybe he's going to move over there. Yes, no, yes. So there we go. Another one. Right in the middle of the street. All right. Well, hopefully people can navigate around that. When I see that, doesn't that make you guys want to get one of those Bobcats and do it? Just looks so much fun. Here's a look at where we are going to see more snow and rain as we head through today. Today, St. Louis is on the north side. If people we can get in on the action. Frozen stuff here throughout portions of Indiana, also into Ohio, sleet and freezing rain. Otherwise, it's mainly snow here from Jersey onto the northeast, but everything's on the light side. Let's track this system. Hangs around today, and as we head into the day tomorrow, it's going to be moving out of the Midwest, getting deeper into the northeast, and then Tuesday, it is going to be bringing snow as we head into the D.C. area and hanging into the eastern lake. It's all going to be pretty light, though. Not very much snow will be falling here. 1 to 3 inches, perhaps 4 to 6 inches for some of you. But as you can see, the next 48 hours, this is nothing. Jen? All right, well, let's show you how this is all impacting travel because it is. The waves have started, flights are starting to circle out there, and you're starting to get taste of the airplane, aren't you? We are watching flight trackers this morning. Now, this is not the scene about an hour ago. And now we've got the flights circling here. Looks like coming into New York City Airport, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going into Philly. You've got a handful of them as well. So it's going to be delayed, about 75 minutes late for you in Philadelphia right now. To your
may be signs of TTP, a rare but potentially life-threatening condition reported sometimes less than 2 weeks after starting clouds.
Hey, what's going on?
Doing the shipping.
Man, it would be a lot easier if we didn't have to weigh them all.
If those boxes are under 70 pounds, you don't have to weigh them. With these priority mail flat rate boxes from the Postal Service, if it fits, it ships anywhere in the country for a low flat rate.
No way.
Nope.
No way?
Yeah.
No way. Sure. No way. No way. Yes way. No way. Priority mail flat rate shipping starts at just $4.95 only from the Postal Service. A simpler way to ship.
All right, well, hopefully it was a good weekend for all. Some enjoying the third day for the weekend with the President's Day. Let's help folks get out on this Monday heading out. All right, well, we are dealing with the snowfall coming down around New York City. Temperatures are right around freezing, so light snow showers out there. Allow some extra time to catch that taxi or head to the subway this morning. As we move into the Buffalo area, we are also dealing with some of that snow coming down. Temperatures are in the low 20s, and Detroit getting a bit of a break right now from the snowfall. Temperature-wise, we're in the mid and upper 20s, but more is on the way. All right, that's how we're shaping up this morning. How about the afternoon heading home? Well, we find a few showers. Should be very, very light, spotty in nature at Interstate 44 between Little Rock and Nashville. Beautiful conditions. If you like warmth, you'll find it along I-75 from Tampa to Miami, rolling down the windows. All right, Wake Up with Al is next with team coverage on this latest winter sting. But take a live look right now around the Twin Cities. You can see that snow coming down. And we also have a time-lapse video of that snow as it was occurring late yesterday.
So we need the entire team together on this so we can work quickly. Nate? You've been late all along.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Winter gets back to work on President's Day. A snowstorm drives through the Midwest over the weekend and lands in the Northeast this morning. We're going to track how much snow is on tap this time around with live team coverage from New York to Minneapolis right here, right now on Wake Up with Al.
It's Wake Up with Al, with Al Roker and Stephanie Abrams. Everything you need to start your day right.
Not bad because you don't have your hat on, and that's kind of an indicator sticking down on the ground there? Can you just show it what it looks like for people that are about to walk out their door?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if you got to see a second ago there, but it is sticking to the ground, and most of it is definitely snowball snow. It immediately clumps right up. So if you're trudging around, you're wondering what to wear. I think last week is this week or is last week?
Oh, boy.
I really want to say I was some black pants. But you're walking around, you want the boots today.
Hey, Derek, don't feel bad. I'm a girl and I still don't know anything about it. Jen says it was last week, so there you go. But as you know, I'm more boy than girl. I'm all about kickball and, college football and basketball. Anyhow, Eric, we'll check back with you a little bit later. We appreciate that. Let's have a look at what's happening now from coast to coast here and show you all that messy weather coming from the Midwest East. And we are going to see it as we head through the day today, but it's going to be on the light side. Same for you also here in the Boston area and down towards Hartford. All is very light. In between the queues, you're seeing a little bit of a dry sandwich right now. And as we head southbound here, Scranton over towards State College, perhaps a little bit of snow for you too. And then as we look back towards the Midwest, there are some icing concerns as well. We'll detail those, by the way. They're also on Twitter and Facebook if you want the forecast, if you have to walk out the door. And then through Wisconsin, we are seeing the snow as well. Again, it is light where you see the gray shading, and when you see the brighter white, that's when you have heavier snow. We do have rain here towards the St. Louis area. Most of it, the heavier stuff, is off to the north of St. Louis. But we do have some strong winds. These are sustained winds. These are not a joke. Look at this. Oklahoma City, 30-mile-per-hour winds. You know, I say it's not a joke. When would we, jokingly put strong winds on a map? That would be really cruel and evil. Oh, here's your forecast in Roanoke. It's 71. Just kidding. It's really going to be 20. I mean, we never do that. I don't know why I say that. Daytona, 80 degrees for you. Atlanta, 70 degrees. As we head westbound here through the plains, Dallas, you're going to feel the warmth. Not so much here into Minneapolis. And then as we head all the way to the west coast, we see another low pressure that is pulling ashore. All right, let's hand it over to Jen now with a look at our forecast.
All right, we've got a 1-2 punch today in the Northeast. Right now, first thing coming through, you saw the snow in New York City. We're going to be watching for this morning the snow to move on through there. Boston will get some snow out of this as well. This is the first one coming through. The second one comes in later today, and we'll get some snow showers still continuing through tomorrow morning. This time a little further south. A lot of it is going to fall on the overnight. But tomorrow morning still snowing, potentially spilling down to D.C. Then by Wednesday, high pressure back in place. It's a cold high pressure. Look at these readings, 39 degrees around New York City. Will be about 40 in Pittsburgh. It's just chilly compared to where we've been. The South will hang on to our warmth. In fact, record heat today possible in the Carolinas. Look at Jacksonville, 81 degrees. Charleston, we could be 80 degrees today. That would be the first time since late November. Well, then the front comes through. Temperatures get knocked down. 67 in Charlotte. Atlanta, 63. There's not going to be a lot of rain in the South. But we're going to track another front coming in at the end of this weekend was a wintry mess in the Midwest. Look at these images. Fierce winds with the snow in South Dakota. A lot more. Whoa!
No, and that will continue this morning. We've had some huge accumulations. We'll run down the numbers. Give you that chilly forecast here in the Twin Cities next on Wake Up with Al.
This is your captain speaking. We are switching and live for safety. Beep, 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 beep. I gotta get some cleaner. Hey, Travis.
Restaurant quality Chinese in your grocer's freezer.
So how's London?
Oh, it's amazing.
Dad, can I use the car?
Introducing the OnStar My.
Trying to tell me something here. All of the demons
Welcome back to Wake Up Now. We begin with some amazing eyewitness
video from South Dakota. This shows us the power of the blizzard that stopped the northern plains in the upper Midwest. Look at this person struggling to get out of the truck in those winds. You saw him battling against the wind to open the car and then to stand up even in the wind. And no easy feat. They really had to push through the wind. Wow, Steph, that's really bad. I haven't seen a video like that in a while, Jen. Keep them coming, folks. We'd love to get your videos and your photos. You can upload them onto the Wake Up Without Facebook page or go to weather.com.